I'm not actually worthy to speak for the First Nations in this country, but this song dropped into my lap this morning and all in one piece. So here it is. We found the graves on Sunday morning as the church bell rang on the other side of town. The little ones all absent from the roll call, hidden from our eyes beneath the ground. By noon I guess we'd found a couple hundred, just children that deserved better song. So I went home that night and read the Bible, and I lit the stove with Matthew, Mark, and John. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Would he reach and hide the guilty in the folds of his clothes, or would he cast them out to hellfire? I guess nobody knows. If only it were true, what would Jesus do? It's a story they've been telling us for a century, how the men of God came and took their kids away. Much better for a red man to be a Christian than to live his life as a savage, they would say. But the waiting never ended for the thousands, for the church to send their civilized babies homes. And the tears of the nations fueled progress, a word that means you've lost all that you've owned. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Would he reach and hide the guilty in the fold of his clothes, or would he cast them out to hellfire? I guess nobody knows. If only it were true, what would Jesus do? Well, I sit up on my porch now that it's summertime, and the kids around the neighborhood laugh and play. They'll never know the sorrows of the parting, or the sadness of a shallow hidden grave. And still the folks round here on Sunday morning all gather neath the shadow of the cross. And the man up in the pulpit tells the lie again, and the bodies of those children count the cost. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Would he reach and hide the guilty in the folds of his clothes, or would he cast them out to hellfire? I guess nobody knows. If only it were true, what would Jesus do? If only it were true, what would Jesus do? If only he knew. What would Jesus do?